Elendo une mono, seno wazuru how. Elenundo une mono, seno wazuru how. Elendo une mono, seno wazuru how. Amara ihe chi ga-abụrụ wee. Yes, welcome. Hey, Mommy B, welcome. Welcome, Mommy B. Sister Constance, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Let's share, 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 share. Let's share, please. Let's share, share, share. Mommy B, thank you so much for the likes. Let's share, share, please. Let's share. Let's share. Let me give us another 3 to 4 minutes to share, to notify other people that we are live here. Let's share, 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 share. Let's share, guys. Let's share, share, share. Let's share, 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 share the live show. Let's share. Let's share, share, share. Let's share. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. Let us share, share, share. Let's share, 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 share the live show. Let's share, 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 share. There we go. 22:39. Yesterday we started talking about inherited curses, how we inherit things. I started by making it so simple by telling us that we inherit height, we inherit dimples, we inherit fingerprints, we inherit energy. You see a child whose parents is vibrant, very strong parents that are very vibrant. You see the children, even right in the womb, the way they say, hey, this one they kick, this one will be like your mama. Says they kick for belly. We inherit these things. We inherit failure. There are families that all they do is fail. All they are ever known for is best recorded failure. Start welcome, man. Please let's share, let's share, let's share, let's share to encourage the life to go bigger than this. Let it be a bit encouraging. Let's share. Thank you. We inherit failure. You notice a child that the father is brilliant, the mother is brilliant, comes out good, except there's a comma or something went wrong somewhere. That's when you see parents say things like, we for example before. Not be prof, we for example before. Because if the father and the mother is a failure, they won't even expect much. Then thank God that we just try and do well next year. These are the things you see. Thief, theft, we inherit it. We inherit stealing. Some people in their family, they are known as thieves. They are described as thieves. Most of their siblings or whoever has ended up in prisons. They are known as thieves. Some family are known. Your audio is jumping. I don't start to jump again. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let's share to make it go viral. If you can hear me, say yes. I beg audio, don't jump. Oh. What style is this? Every time your audio is jumping. Your audio is jumping. Audio, stay one place for we don't have time for you to be jumping. Yes, no, welcome. Okay, we can hear me. Some family are known as family of prostitutes. When one person snatch somebody or do one thing, you see everybody will be hailing, hey, sharp there. You get 80. If you got a man no, they hail themselves when they do these things. They don't see it as bad thing. 419 started from people's family. Just that the ones doing it now did it in an advanced way. There are people that their father or their great grandfather starts by looting people's yam, cassava. Some people before money they will not see plantain, oranges. Before you know, they too come out and grow bigger, become a better one. There are family that keeps money aside for troubles like when they say their picking their person don't do person or they don't do 419, they will go to court. With their wisdom in stealing, they will still win the case. So these things run in the family. Laziness too run in the family. There are people that their father, when people are cultivating, they don't go to farm. What they do is borrow. They borrow yam from this one, borrow this here, borrow this, that, they borrow everywhere. They don't work. They are so lazy. How can a lazy man train a child to be hardworking? You see them, they are known as lazy people in their family. And those lazy people end up becoming the best borrower. They don't have shame. They can borrow from anybody and fight you if they don't have to pay back. They are never having to pay back, but they are the best borrower. So this, if you check, these things are hereditary. It comes from the gene. Weakness comes from the gene. It comes from the gene. Spirit of borrowing comes from the gene too. Thank you, Lord. It comes from the gene. Let's share. Share. It comes from the gene. There are people that will wake up in the morning after brushing, they will tie towel. Their father will play draft those days. Oh, play draft. Oh, they will play draft until people start going out. When people are finished going out, they go back and sleep. You see a young man will wake up on a working day, be greeting people. Now they go work. Now they go work. Now I hold up. When I hold up, go there. When I do, they go quick. Oh, he will go back and sleep, and they don't see it as anything bad because where they are coming from, all they do in their place is sleep. Even if you are trying to talk to them, they are sleeping. They sleep when men walk, and such people, their head is occupied with 419, all those things. They are known as smart family. When their children go and do something that breaks someone's heart, you see that they will be supporting evil. So now let's now look at how people marry in inherited causes. Hey, oh, may God have mercy on my children and your children. How did people marry and venture into inherited causes? Here is where the spiritual aspect of it begin to manifest. How do a girl from a decent home, well raised, well brought up, dive into an inherited causes and become an expert in it? A girl from a decent home, a Christian home, where they fear God, where all they do is read book and all that, can begin to date a guy who has spent his time being on the street, but very streetwise. He's a very streetwise kind. He's known for 419. He's known for a smart guy. He's known for this. They end up most time attracting the good ones. When the good ones come in and yoked up with this bad one, the good one begins to give birth to things like that bad one. Like a woman said, Mommy Don, I saw my boy steal. Kosino Ejewa, is not in our blood. I knew that stealing came from the father because the father sits in the house, control Oyibo to make payments. Sometimes the father will bandage my son and carry them to beg Oyibo to make payments. So I knew this thing my son did today to my neighbor came from the father. And when the father came back, I said, hey, is that why they beat him like that? Is not a small child? What did he do? How much is your pot of meat? How much is your pot of soup? What did he do? And you see the woman trying to say, this is not good. Our child has stolen. He said, yes, so what? Ordinary meat is what he stole. That's why the woman beat her. Why didn't he report for us to buy back? They don't see it as bad thing. Even when the good one that has mixed up with the bad one is trying to say is not right, you see her being won by this evil one. And before you know, she will begin to raise children that are in that light. But the good news about those things is that no matter how many children that she raises that are like their father, one must be like her. One must correct that her gene of not being from a armed robbery home. One must be saying, you know, me fair, one must resemble the good one that's yoked up with the bad ones. That's why you can see in the family, this one go prison, this one go prison. One will be the one that will go to school, take care of the parents, fear God, live right. When you see a family where only bad thing is recognized, one or two persons is doing it right, know you that that one has resembled the original one who came to mix with the bad egg. Of course, when you bring 5 good eggs and put one bad egg in even one bad egg and put another half bad egg in it, it will become bad egg. But the good news is that one must be different. One must be different. All of them cannot be the same. But when two jaguda means jaguda meet and become one, of course you will notice that jaguda will keep giving birth to jaguda. All of them, when they say yes, they will team up. They will team up and do something that people will say, one family, how can they do this? The light of their nenes. People who have history of Anini can tell you how most of his daughter died. The light of Ade Bendel, the light of Omo West, those notorious 419 of those days. Go and check their children. This one died, a man throwing this one away from the circus, a man beat this one to a stupor. Their story will start and end with things that look like that. So it's very necessary to look at the character of those you're about to enter into a relationship with. Are they milk in spirit? Or are they the type that would just say, hey, so what? Big deal. People who don't have conscience, there are family where you enter, they fear God. All what they speak from A to Z is God, God, Catholic Church, God, 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 God. Even you that you're a demon, when you come around, you want to maintain that God level. You have seen them practice. And there are family you would visit. When you come back, you will tell you somebody, what man of a sorrow. Smart, you begin to want people to be careful associating with them. It is very, very killing when a good seed meets with a bad one. Of course, the good seed will remain all his or her life complaining. The problem, the mistake I made was marrying him. The mistake I made was marrying her. These people, they are very, very this, they are very, very that. For instance, like in my own family, nobody. I talked yesterday, some call the Gbemu. Which one did they Gbemu? I go to talk, illustrate with lies. When you find yourself in a place like this, you tell people nothing but the truth. You are not going to illustrate lies. I said in my family, how many years none has been married? I say it without saying my mouth. No, none don't do marriage before. This one go carry belle come. This one carry belle come. Auntie this. They go just go. This are they go school. You know, go even reach university one, you don't carry belly come. This one, now so grandchildren, we don't get soft, full everywhere. Look at my auntie, the now we finally very beautiful auntie sisters of mine. All of them just they carry belly, they come. Born, live everywhere. Children. Say no. I said I don't want to be like this, but I ended up being it. I get belly for Don Davis. I born her. I said no. I'm not going to end like that. Even if a madman, you marry me for 1 hour. Even if I have to go church, wear white for 1 hour, come back, I will wear them. I must wear white. Please give me wedding pictures there. I get wedding pictures. What do they call her here? I must wear white. I made it a must. Even if that 10 minutes white I wear, then package me back, I must wear white. Which one be great grandchildren full everywhere? No one knowing Papa sauce. Carry belle, I made up my mind that I must wear white. I must wear white, enter one church. Somebody asked me, do you do? I said, I do. For better, for what, for glory, for better. Anyhow they talk about, I must talk about. And when I married, I did traditional marriage. You need to see it. It was talk of my town. After that white wedding, my sisters were thanking God. Hey, Chineke kele dịrị gị. Otu onye etuola white, oh, Deborah eyela white. Oh, the yoke has been broken. Onye nwe ga-ekwelela m gị. People were thanking God for us. Deborah eyela white. Deborah eyela white. Oh, Deborah nwa mere gawa o. Na ọkwa nwa ya mmiri nga ahụ. Deborah eyela white. Deborah don't wear white. Somebody don't wear white. Enter church. Oh God, I thank you. In our family, you have broken it. Deborah don't wear white. See my sisters jubilating. Instead of them to enter church, they sing. They put a yellow white. Even the wink among them, they thank God. They put a yellow white. They put don't wear white. They put wear white, go. Come back. You know, last they come out. But you know the good news? That was the end of Caribbean come. Erika marry. My sister, where they almost 50, marry. This one begin they marry. All of them where they begin they marry. Marry. See, tomorrow, marriage just happen. We stay again from Asaba. Then pack load from abroad, come from Asaba. Marry. Traditional marriage, court marriage, church marriage. I say, God, I was the person that break that yoke in the lineage of Amopola, which one everybody carry picking for back. Picking some self, we don't know where the papa self, some the last in the New York, maybe the Nigeria. I was the person that break that yoke and it remained broken. Sometimes people God used to break generational curses don't always have it easy. Like somebody has got to get up and say, I must drive motor in this compound. Some say it in a dubious way, while some say it and mean it. Whatsoever it takes, I must succeed. There's no silver spoon anywhere. Nobody has dropped anything. Nobody will care about education. I must succeed. My name must be heard. You begin to, first of all, channel your mind towards it. How do you break generational curses? You shower, give me water to drink. Channel your mind towards that goal. It doesn't matter who has gotten it wrong. I must get it right. My family name must change. People whom their family names change made up their mind. It wasn't easy. I said I enter marriage. I do wedding finish. Adabia call me say, hey, your wedding ring bell. It lasts, it no last, but it break it. He opened wide for everybody to begin to marry. I said, do I go again? I go marry. Even if I go marry 100 times, I must remarry. I must marry wear white. They go, they come. I don't go mistakenly enter, mistakenly out. I must to marry. People must sit down. They say, you can't drink, go find your husband. I must do it, and I have did it again. And I'm here. Hello, good evening. 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 Okay. I made up my mind. Where are you? I can't find you on your Facebook page. Hey, I'm on my page. Oh, that person should go and look. You will see it and join. You make up your mind. When you make up your mind, it comes with prizes. It comes with prizes. It comes with dedication. It comes with focus. It comes by you choosing your friends. It comes by you, first of all, not liking where you're coming from. You have to totally not like what is happening. A lady called me yesterday, Mommy Don. You talk that thing, it just enter here. People don't understand. As I speak, I am 52. The one that is following me is 50. The third one is 48. I wrote it down. Sorry, guys. Sorry. This is really a problem. The third one is 48. The other one is 40. And the last one is 38. None of us has been married nor have children. In my mother's lineage, my mother managed to have us. 4 of our sisters has no children till they live throughout in their husband's home. It calls for somebody to get up and be angry in the spirit. Somebody has got to get up and say, no, I'm not going to take it this way. Okay, I've had children. I've come out from that place, have children, and they're beginning to look like they want to take that step. No, I have to correct things. I have to correct things. Somebody called me. I told you somebody is coming in. I don't know why I never did here from America. I know they go. But she's coming in because the girl child go buy afro hair, come cut am, dey plaster hair, plaster. When the plaster go come use clipper, shave am, come make am come be like bia, come put here, sit down for house, dey toast woman. The girl child, the only girl child wey dey inside that many, come sit down, dey carve, dey do like this, dey do trouser like this, dey toast woman. The mother say, what is this you are doing? She got angry. The woman come, Mommy Don, what is this? Let's consult and see. Madam, go and ask questions. Is your father alive? Your father dey sleep man, dey sleep woman. Oh, these things come from somewhere. He said, Mommy Don, do you know if I stay like this now, when I see a woman, my fellow woman will be hungering me. But the thing is, I don't have guts to approach them. If I had a woman who approached me and say, hi, I like you, I would have fallen. It comes from somewhere. Those things come from somewhere. They are genetic. They come from somewhere. And same yesterday, another of our mommy that joined our live show late said to me, Mommy Don, I went to see the program you did. And I sat down and said, wait a minute. For my children to be a blessing to me, where is it coming from? Indeed, it's genetic. I was so good to my parents. I made sure my parents, my mom, my dad, get their pay, get their money every month end. I'm so good to old people. No wonder my children are a blessing to me. How many persons can say my children are a blessing to me? Your children will collect their salary and say, Mom, check your account. This one will come, Mom, check your account. Mom, check your account. Mom, please go on a vacation. Real. And the woman said, after listening to the live program, I sat down, I realized that it's the seed I sow, I'm reaping. Anything a man sow in this life, he will reap it. He will reap it. No matter how long it takes, he will reap it. That's why it's good to begin to correct things. A lady came far away, and I was like, Mommy Don Davis, help me, my sister. Once I born, within days, then go die. They don't make I enjoy my husband's house, so they don't make I enjoy my husband's house, so they don't make I enjoy my husband's house, so let's check. We check. Where is your husband's first wife? He said, death kill him. Where is the 2 children he came with? He said death killed them. Now you don't know what happened. Mommy Don, I know what happened, but that is in the past now. But that's what you're reaping. You are reaping it. It's something you would reap to the end. You want to correct it? Go and do this confession. Go and do that and begin to correct it. Anything your father, my father, our parents put down, all of us will enjoy it no matter how it is. That's why you see, when you understand that you are coming from a generation where these things, they don't call it nothing, you begin to break yourself out. You speak evil of it. Mommy Don Davis, your brother tell me saying go do pizza for me. He collect 10,000 from my hand. You know do pizza. Really? That's bad. Hello, my brother, come. This person said you collect 10,000 from your hand, say you go do visa. Return the money to him if you're not doing visa. Please return the money. You begin to say no to it, begin to counter it. Even in the face of them facing trouble, you get to police station, don't support it. The minute you support it, is waiting for you. There's a payback. There's a payback day. There's a day of reckoning. Go and watch children whose parents are known as heavy 419ers. They start most of the Yahoo from inside the house. When you see a child went to school, finish school, come out, come tell mama say, I heard this while I was in school, they are very okay to me. I didn't graduate. Go and check where. It started from somewhere. It don't just happen. It don't just happen. How do you begin to correct these things? You begin to correct them. I said, one, by speaking evil of them. By saying, my hand no deal. My hand no deal for this one, what I won't do. This is bad. My hand no deal. God knows I no support on that. As my hand no deal, that's so my generation hand no deal. Because whatsoever you join force to achieve, there's a payback day. There are some family, all they do is deny pregnancy. Even the female among them who have been through labor room, they will join force. I don't know, check your network. I'm picking your calls. They will join force with their siblings and deny pregnancy. They know very well that their brother has put this lady in a family way. They will sit there and say, it's not my brother. My brother cannot do it. They will join force. There are people who join force to deny pregnancy of. They will take it in good faith. Why some will say there will never be a cry of a baby in that place. Some sisters, some brothers partake of it. I want to pick somebody's call. Make sure your network is okay. Welcome. Good evening.
Hi, Mommy Dawn. Good afternoon from my end.
Okay.
It's been a while. It's been a while. My main account was hacked.
You said so. Yes,
I
yes,
could
you
not.
said so.
I could not open any Facebook account because Facebook was asking for my re-ID, and when I give them my rename, it's problem because they hacked my account. So it was so difficult. I really appreciate this lesson. I really, really appreciate. Like I told you way back. I said, you brighten people's, you put smile on people's faces. Way back when we're on your program, it's always a kind of whatever burden everyone is bringing to your program. As soon as they enter, the burden is lifted, and I really appreciate it. And I thank God I was able to open another account, and I'm joining in.
Thank God, I'm happy.
So
I'm happy.
this story you're just saying, this teaching you're giving us, I see it as an eye opener, and for the few minutes I'm here, I've learned a lot. So just a quick one, I want to share my own experience, my little experience. So, are you talking to me?
No,
all right. So, I was married, like I'm married, but I quit my marriage. I choose to take I choose to decide my fate, and I choose to not want to listen to people. You don't know what other people are going through. This our Nigerian mentality, where you tell families what is happening, and they were like, oh, endure. Do you know what other people are going through? If people tell you their own. I choose to quit my marriage because I found out that my husband is a pedophile. Now, am I going to rob the head of a pedophile because I want to save a marriage? I am going to say this because I'm trying to relate it to what your teachings about genetic and hereditary. Should I not break the curse and I stay there? I don't have a female child. My children are men, are male children. Would they carry the cross? Would they, like, with one of my children now take over the baton of being a pedophile? I was like, no, this is not going to happen. It's better somebody does not know something and be in that thing than you knowing it and still hiding, covering under that thing. It becomes a cause. I refuse to be a partaker of such because I see pedophile as cause and is hereditary. I quit the marriage. Now, before I quit, you know, in families, there are people that will like they'll just like you, and deep secret about the family they're gonna tell you. So someone saw a whistleblower got to me, and like, it's so unfortunate. We thought when our brother married you, things is gonna change. Are you with me?
I'm with
He
you.
was a divorcee. He was a divorcee. Now I kind of put puzzles together and see why. You know, there are some secrets that cannot be heard out in the name of shame.
Yes.
I now see reason
And
why,
what?
despite he paying child support for his children, his ex-wife refusing access like parental visits to the children. And he has daughters, so something is going on somewhere. Right. Now, what am I trying to buttress is the whistleblower got to me. I was like, we thought it's going to change. That, do I know that this let me put it, this my ex, because he's my ex, I quit, I cut every ties that has to do with me and him. Generation to come, we become two parallel lines that can never meet. I took that step and I'm not regretting, because of my future and that of my children. Right. I got to know that he happens to be the last child of his family. His parents are late. His only elder sister, his only elder sister, she died at childbirth or something. But this his elder sister had a daughter. Are you with me?
Yes.
He brought the daughter to the States. Do you know that my ex was having something to do with his own sister's daughter, more or less his daughter, right? His nieces. He was having carnal knowledge of the girl. At a point, according to sources, the girl aborted 4 times for him, his own sister's child, more or less his own daughter. If you can do it to your own sister's child. Now, as if that was not enough, I think that trauma was using that to hold the girl, that if you talk to the authority, you'll get deported, you'll not have your papers, you know, those kind of mentality. But long story cut short, the girl relocated to another state. She's married. But do you know what? The girl cut off ties from her mother's family. Anything that has to do with her mother's family. Not only her, with the siblings, they cut off ties because they have that grudges against their uncle for having carnal knowledge of their sister and of herself. Do you understand? Can you hear me? Do you understand what I'm saying? Now imagine that bitterness that lady is carrying. I heard she's married. I don't know her. None of the family can trace where she is because she cut off ties from her mother's family. Imagine that grudges, and this girl now caused that his children. You get what I'm trying to say? This girl bitterness now caused that what you did to me, people with your children will not go free. You get what I'm trying to say? So at the end of the day, and this man does not see pedophile as a sin. He does not see it. He doesn't see it. Like, it's one thing for you to acknowledge you're wrong, but it's another thing to, like, it's not bad. Like, what did I do? Is she not a girl? To the extent, even my housemaid, who was a minor in Nigeria, fell victim to him. My housemaid in Nigeria got pregnant. You should know what I'm talking about, Mommy Dawn. You should know what I'm talking about. I think I've reached out to you once. Now, as if that was not okay. So things like this, when someone is ready to, like,
Here to
is
11:30. Go ahead, ma.
is absolutely is ready to, like, oh, whatever the consequences is. Do you understand?
11:30. So since it's 11 now, the cause will be more. But go ahead, ma.
Yeah.
Let's go
So
to
that is it. So that was what I was saying. Like, I took my own boat there because I know this is a genetic something. I don't want to go do my research. Oh, what is that? No, I'm not interested in doing research. Oh, was his father like this? Was that? But I saw this is something, and this is adding. The present is going to affect the future. So I have to pull myself
now.
back. I rather
Let me
not
come
carry
in. Let
hereditary
me come
cause.
in so that people will learn. You see those children You have pulled out, which is good, but it's just there. There's this blood lineage thing. I will tell you what you need to do to break them off it. Make sure history does not repeat itself.
Sure.
And then you begin to teach them in the way you feel they should be.
Sure.
So that history does not repeat itself.
Okay.
Because these hereditary things, they move, and nobody's attention will go there.
Absolutely.
It was in the use cause scatter this live show now. It moves like that. When I say breaking out, you have to first of all hate it, condemn it, then the breaking out is the next thing. Hate it, condemn it, break out. Break out. We have some mothers, we have some women today, their children are their enemies. It didn't start from them. They themselves were enemies to their own mothers.
Sure, you're right.
I was telling somebody, I said, do everything to reach out to your mother. Though some mothers are nothing to write home about.
Absolutely.
But scripture have had it, that they are there. Scripture says you should take care of them.
You can't change
For the sake of your children, reach out to them. Even if you can't bring them close because of their life, they do things, you must reach out to them. If not so, if those people you call winch or whatever turn up and say your children will do it to you, if you don't start to, you begin to deal with it. And as time goes on, maybe at an old age or at a point in life, it begins to dawn on you that it's coming from somewhere. Why does my own want to be like this? Me and mommy never agreed. Why is my own child like this? Because naturally you'll be doing everything. I won't raise my children the way me and my mother was. I want them to be close. I want us to be like this. If you don't reach out to them to fulfill the scripture side of it, you will end up having one person who would be in that line. So what do you do? As wicked as some parents can be, reach out to them by saying,
your righteousness.
Yeah. It can be, I have somebody who would unblock the mom. Hello, mom, how are you? Say, I'm fine. I've been trying to reach you. I have repented. Mom, that's not why I'm calling you. Check, I have dropped money for you. Hey, I know. I want to talk. I've changed. Then you just cut the phone and off it. The mother was as bad as sleeping with her husband. So many bad things that she cannot deal with. She has to leave the family, come out, came to my house, cried from my house, go to Lagos, from Lagos she relocated, and she only, she says, I say, you have to be giving her a right. Scripture has made it that way. Give her a right. If you don't give her a right, that's when you have issues. Give her a right. So that with that right you're giving her, you can deal with your own. I should give her a right to my children. It's not every prayer you pray out. I will not be like my mother to you people. You people will not be like this to me. You will grow up to be this. Scripture says I should give her a right. I'm giving her a right. I said the woman will unblock and say, have you collected the money I sent? Say, okay, you've seen it. Thank you so much. God bless you now. When she will cut the phone and block the mother. But you see that monthly right? Still goes to her. I tell you, some family are so bad that people you know out there is better than them.
Absolutely.
Friends
so
you know outside is far better than some family most of us came out.
So in my own aspect, right? In terms of breaking out, I truly believe in tradition, right? I took the step. That's why I'm in the state. I took the step to like cut off ties traditionally. Do you understand? It depends where you come from. I did it in the traditional aspect. And another thing I choose not to do, because to me, I see it like it's still going to be like a connection. I choose not to take anything child support. I don't want this penny, like it's pin to be on my key. No, so that's my own mentality. Like that's my own reason. I don't want anything link. So I just see him like a spam donor, like every other women right now. They go for spam. They must not know the father of the child, right? Spam donor. That is my own idea, because I just want everything within my mind, everything I can do, just to cut off ties. Like I said, I don't have a girl child. You understand? I don't have a girl child. So I need to work hard with my boys. I need to work hard with them. You get it? This is another thing for me now, like a war front. I need to guide that path. You get it? So forget the fact I'm in the US. They are all treated like Africans. Nigeria, I don't give them that rules. Yeah, you want to say something?
Yeah. Good evening.
Good evening, madam.
My name is Alero Brickens. I'm joining from Germany. Yeah.
Welcome on board.
Yeah. Well, I'm a mother. I'm a single mom, so I have kids. I raise my kids alone. But the only thing I will let you know that you should stop those kids from the dad. Allow the dad to see the kids, because they are boys. Don't forget that. They'll one day grow. They will ask of their dad. And we are living in America, not Nigeria. They will definitely wake up one day. I want to know their dad. So never you stop them. No matter what their dad have done to you, allow the kids to be close with their dad. That's what I want to add to it.
Yeah, I think I will do when they know they are left from their right. Do you understand?
Okay.
Why, when they know they are left from their right? For somebody that is a pedophile, does not see being pedophile as sin. He might seeing the children, my brainwash them, I'm telling them raw things. I might not be there. You understand? So I'm nurturing them when they know they left from their right. Their children, when their parents tell them wrong things, those like, no, mom, dad, this is wrong. This is not right. But when he starts initiating things into them, I might not be there if he wants to take them out.
I don't know how old they are now, but I think there's a way that does it. If you don't want to, if you want them to visit their dad, I think there's a social garden.
Yes, I know. But even
Where
if
you can
there's a
take them
social
to.
gathering, they have to talk. Whoever is there must not be there to know what they are talking. Their conversation is a
No, they
social
do.
gathering.
They
They
do.
have to
They do.
talk.
They do. They do. When they leave those kids with their dad, there is somebody always there to protect the
I
kids
know.
with their
But what
dad
if
to
I keep
listen
telling
to
them
what.
things with the third party know what it's saying?
How old are your kids? It depends how old they are.
No, they are it's between 11, 8, and 2. So they are
They're
still
adults. They're adults now. Those children you're talking about, no matter what their dad will tell them, when they get home, they always tell you.
I understand, but like I
Yeah.
said, my own idea is different from yours. Is different. Like when I took this step, my own step, I make my mind that I don't want family. I took the step before even telling families. Like, do you know this is? I can't do it. I can't cover for somebody when I know something is wrong. That's my family know me. When if it's black, is black. I can't see black and say it's purple. I won't say because it's my husband. Cover up and what will people say? You understand? So I took that step. Like I said, the way you handle things is different from the way I will handle things, different from the way the anchor mommy done we handle things. So to me, I just see that is the only thing, my own way of handling it is what's giving me my peace of mind and my sanity. Do you understand? So yeah, I get what you're trying to say. I understand you and I appreciate.
For
But
me, there's no way you will train up a child when the dad is still alive and the mom is still alive. I grew up with my dad, so I know what I'm talking about. I grew up with my dad. I was the one that even told my dad I want to see my mom. He took me to school. My mom came there. He brought my mom to my school. I was in boarding house. So see, when he brought my mom, I was the one going to my mom always. Weekend, when it comes to weekend, it's like there's Christmas. I'll be happy to see my mom. So when I went to my mom, after some years, I realized a lot of things she was doing was not right. Because she was married to another person. So she preferred her husband more than her own children. Before I left. So what I'm trying to say is that there's no way you can keep a child from not seeing his mother or his father.
Yeah, you're right.
Please, let me come in there. I was saying something before my sister came in. I said, when a good egg meets with a bad egg, you know, corrupt this.
Of course.
Sure.
Now it takes a lot for this good egg to pull out of this.
Of
Exactly.
Male and the female coming together here. Understand? Now, raising children, two people does it.
Of course.
How do you raise a child with a man who will send the child, go and buy me, go and buy me wrestler? A man that doesn't care, wraps India hem before the children. A woman called me and said, Mommy, Don, what do you think? My husband wraps Indian hem, he will wrap them. He's not saying, wrap, pack in bag. Smoke the one he will smoke in the parlor. The other one he will blend. How do I keep raising children with him?
That's
I
all.
said, pull out for the same.
I better quit immediately.
Something, man. When this woman told the family of the man, the father of the man asked, all bros he spoke on his was the first on him. All the yegili. He didn't.
What does that mean?
So he spoke on his. Who was the kuli spoke in Lagos?
Jesus Christ.
Ask for coming for Jordan there. You see, he runs somewhere. The father is not the one talking to the wife. Is he not doing that and he smokes?
Oh.
Is he not giving you food to eat? I don't know why you're making trouble out of this thing. Assuming you have come to tell me that my son don't give you money now, or give you food, or pay for the children, I will get up and fight him.
There are some family like that that support their kids.
Yeah. The father and the son will be clapping hand. Papa, where? What is chasing you? Just in their hand. He just before yesterday cool no down as a man. Is that why you are angry? Is he not giving you money to eat?
Oh,
doesn't he take care of the children? How do you expect a woman who has an eye that I want my child to become like this?
Okay.
And bring the child to see such a man? When you can foot the bill, you like you said, I agree. To a certain age, you let them know.
Maybe when it's serious.
Come to an age where they do this thing because
they know the left.
It depends.
Light up markets. The small children, they want to smoke. What you know this our children, they are good at learning the bad ones.
Yeah, but Mama, listen, Mama, listen. That is why when you want to go into a relationship and you know where you are coming from, you have to study the person you're going out with.
That one is on Deborah Okezie's page, Facebook, not on this page. Just go to Deborah Okezie before Blessing CEO Live. You see part 1. Go ahead, ma.
I said that is why we ladies, at times before we start a relationship with anybody, we have to study who that person is. We have to investigate who that person is.
Ma,
I disagree with you. It doesn't work that way. It's what you want. They want. It's what they want to expose. You will know.
Like that. People hide.
I know.
People hide. So it's what they want you to know. Let me tell you something now. Sorry,
you're right. I've been in a relationship for 1 year.
For 4 years. For 5 years.
I didn't know who that person is. 1 year.
Okay.
1 good year was deceiving me. He told me it was from Yoruba. Not knowing that it was from Benin.
Okay. 1 year
is
still okay. Some people can hide themselves for 5 years. Play decent, play like holier than that, just to get what they want.
Runs in the blood too. There's a family you will bring a wife to. The mother and the father knows that their son can't marry the child.
They'll pretend.
They know the gay can't come in. He runs blood. They don't see that there's anything.
We have them here many. We have them in Europe many.
You want to report your husband or your wife to the press. Say, Kilo Touche, what has he done again? Kilo Touche, what has he done again? Me as your and your things.
Yes, that's what I'm telling you.
It's us you are marrying. It's not him. Be looking at our face.
The mother was thanking me every time. The mother will be thanking me. Sure, mommy. Sure, mommy will be thanking me. Speaking Yoruba.
You
no, that she's from Benin.
They don't see it as bad thing. Rather, they will be hailing themselves. You don't know what's up. They will be seeing themselves as their champion. They have done well. Now, when the good egg comes into that place, let me tell us something here. You can be the only person doing the right thing in the midst of 1,000.
Sure.
Don't let the fact that multitude is not joining you make you wrong. You can be the only person saying no. to crime in the midst of 1,000.
Of course, yeah.
Not that we see you as a move, as somebody who don't know what's up. One of these our social media helps person told me that he doesn't like the way I'm living. That he doesn't like the way I'm living. That he no go like me. So I know this work pass am. Make I use and upgrade myself. For this upgrading, if you do it the way if I do it the way you do yours, my generation will pay for it. And I don't want to end up tomorrow biting my finger.
Exactly.
I don't want slow and steady wins the race.
Of course, yeah.
So there are people, you can be doing the right thing in the midst of 1,000 and they'll be condemning you.
Of course.
If you can't stand fame, you will fall back to them. Join them or begin to behave like them.
Exactly.
So first of all, one of the best ways to break out of lineage wahala is hate it, condemn it, and speak it. I am not joining you to do this. That land does not belong to our father. My brother, please wait. Our father boundary ends here. Our father boundary ends here. This is where our land is and stops. Others will be saying, what are you doing? This is family. Are you going to stand aside and condemn your family? I am not condemning my family. But this is where I know Papa's land stop when you stand out in the midst of all of them. They will call you names. But by the time you do that, you are buying yourself out of some courses. And with that attitude, you can stand up for yourself and for your children.
Oh, yeah.
I supported this. For the fact I don't support it, I don't know it, it will not know me. I don't know it, it will not know me. You begin to buy yourself out. And you keep on that path that you believe in. I said a mother in America where told me that every month the children will come and say, they'll be calling one by one. Have you seen the money? Have you seen mommy take a vacation? Mommy take a vacation. Go to another place. Go and enjoy. She doesn't do anything, but she lives like she works in CBN. I know there are parents who will see and say, is it not the same way she raised her children and raised my children?
Yeah, because she has sold for it too. She has sold it now.
Of course. Yeah.
Raise your children, she raised hers. She was paying some dues. She was taking care of her. If I don't go, they will use call, eh?
All right, thank you, Mom. I was able to...
Upon call will distract what we are doing.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so
much. Sister Baba David, long time I've been watching you, you know. Long time.
To 3 a.m. depending on the person. Because calls will be distracting us. I have to go. I hope we release. I cut off.
Thank you very much. I would like to, you should send me your number. Then I want to discuss with you.
Okay, but it was calls will distract us. And the light will trip off.
Okay, ma.